time zone. Like, I'm just waiting for my time off. Like, honestly. I need to get back. I need to get back on, like, my healthy stuff. I've just been eating. Like, I stress eat a lot. I have been eating like you would think there's another child in here eating. It's ridiculous. I think I'm definitely pushing, like, I'm eating like 2 days worth of meals a day. I'm just so not with it, like, honestly. And yeah, I don't want to be out in this weather. It's raining. Oh, anyways. How's everyone's half term going? My half term is not... There's just nothing really to do. Naya's birthday is coming up. Naya's birthday is literally on Thursday. And I don't think I'm going to do anything, because Thursday, that's the day that they're supposed to be going with their dad. So I'm just thinking, I'm not going to lie to you. Part of me is just like, because they're going with their dad, let him just do what he's doing for Naya's birthday. We go again next year. I'm going to get her like a bike. I'll get her a few things. But Thursday, my sister's like, let's just do something for her birthday and just give her back. But where I've had them literally a week straight, no break. Thank you, Naya. She's cleaning up for me. Thank you, sweetheart. Where I've had them a week straight, I can't. Thursday is her birthday, but Thursday is the day that I'm looking forward to because they're going. So, do I? No. I won't be doing something. Zaya, have you got your trousers? Put your trousers on, please. My client's going to be here soon. I'd like your trousers on. And my sister said to me, yeah, because obviously my oldest son, so I got 3, was, what is it you do? I'm a hairstylist, wig maker. So I'm going to be installing some wigs today. And I've got a few wigs to start. Yeah, this whole week is kind of busy. And it's just giving me, like, I love my job. I'm going to post up a video because I've been working, but you know, like the posting thing for me, I can't really get into it when I'm in my own little bubble. And it's so hard to be this way, as I always say.
Can I put these on?
No, I said your trousers. Your trousers should be on the desk.
These are swimming.
Yeah, my job, like the job that I do, like being a hairstylist wig maker is so demanding. When I actually do it, I'm like happy, but when I'm doing it with the kids, I'm just under a lot of pressure. On the chair, did you not put it on the chair, the desk, Kai's desk, the chair?
Yeah, I did.
So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. It's just, it is really, really intense. Really intense.
Mom, can I put on 2 of these?
No, just the trousers.
Why?
And let me tell you something, yeah. So, my kids, yeah, especially my middle one, oh my gosh. Let me get what I need. My middle son, oh my goodness. Why is he so clingy? Like, oh my goodness. I just cannot. You know, like I've been waking up here. I'm waking up and you can't have a second. I sleep with both of them, yeah? I sleep with both the little ones. And let me tell you something. My middles, so I sleep on one end. So I sleep on one end. And then Naya sleeps in the middle. And then Zai sleeps on the other end. Why is Zai fighting to come over Naya to be next to me? And I'm like, oh my goodness, like just stay over there. He's just like, oh, hold my hand, mummy. Like in the beginning, when the half term, before the half term started, because I've had them a week straight. So the pattern is I co-parent with the dad and he has them every other week or whatever. Anyways, he's gone away. He's gone on holiday and I've had them literally by myself since last week. And you guys must think, oh, well, just do it. Because every single time I say this, people are like, but yeah, you're the mum. But honestly, I'm still adjusting. I'm still adjusting to this whole single mum stuff. I don't know how you single mums that don't have any help do it. I've said it multiple times, millions of times before. I feel like, I was thinking about this yesterday, and I was thinking, I think, yeah, my 30s are just going to be like this. I think my 30s are just going to be like this. I think 40s, obviously, where they're going to be bigger, I'm going to be able to maneuver a bit more, because right now it's like I'm just fighting to survive. Literally, that's what it is. That's what my 30s is going to be like, you know, just fighting to survive. And then I think, hi Cherish, and then I think 40s is where I'm going to be able to just let my hair down, like do all the things that I want to do. I think juggling it all, like I still juggle, like that's what I'm doing. But I find the juggling thing quite difficult. Hence why, like, the consistency with me, the consistency in my life is just, it's hard to be consistent. Like the past few days I've been in a little bit of a shell. Yeah. I don't want no one to touch me. I just don't want no one to be around me. I don't want no one to call me mum. Yes.
Comfortable.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's how it is. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So,
hello, guys.
I'm really like finding it really, really hard. And every time I can't really talk to people about it because everyone, no, we've already discussed this so many times.
What?
Everyone's just like, your mother, your mother, your mother, your mother.
What, Mom? Your life would get knocked off.
Yes.
Oh.
Your mother, your mother. Your mother, just get on with it. Just do it. I rate you mums that just can get on with it, man. I rate you guys so much. I admire you. I look up to you guys. And when I actually am feeling like really like down, I think about mums that are just getting on with it. That's what I just always think about. I think, look how many mums all over the world that are just getting on with it. But then there are lots of mums that can't. My half term is long, babe. I can't. I'm losing the will to live. I just thought, let me come up on live because I haven't been. I just, you know, when I'm not on social media, I'm not myself, man. I'm just in my own little bubble. I'm just, yeah, I feel really bad. And also because I've been stress eating a lot as well. And the weather's awful. The weather's awful. I've just been eating. I can't even breathe. Like, I literally cannot breathe. It's ridiculous. I just need them. I need to get back into routine. But where I have something, yeah, that I signed up to that charged me again. So I signed up to Beachbody, which is a like home workout thingamajiggy. But I hate like working out in the house now. But I'm gonna really try to do a workout today. Like after I finish my client, regardless of whether they're on me. It's just that I don't want anyone on me. Do you know what I mean? I just want to be by myself. And then I was just thinking, it's so selfish, like, because, but surely all mums, we get like that sometimes. My kids are like extremely clingy and I embrace it, but then there's times where it's just like, no, this is too much now. Let me be me. Yesterday, that's what I say, yesterday night, I put them to sleep and I went to go and watch a show because I just thought, you know, when you just want to basically just do your own thing, innit? So I went to go to living room to watch a show, and then why did my middle come and find me? Why? I said, just go back to bed. No, and you know, yeah, I promise you, he stood there. He was literally at the I'm sitting on the sofa. The TV's right in front of me. He's literally standing in front of me, and I'm like, oh my. Because as I just go to bed, then he's telling me he's seen something with wings in the room. I'm like, oh my days. There's always something. Go and speak to Jesus. I was telling him, I was just like, you don't understand. It doesn't matter what you see. Jesus is powerful. Jesus has got more powers. You know, I was doing all of that. Did it help? He was just like, Mummy, come. Mummy, come. I said, oh my days. And then when I go into the bed, he has to be in my skin. I'm like, no, sorry. No, absolutely not. No. He's just, okay, can you rub my back? Can you hold my hands? Can you? Oh. And then I got up to go toilet. So I've said, okay, cool. You know, you have to give in. I'm like, oh, you know. Oh. Okay, cool. So anyways, maybe like 45 minutes in, I had to go to the toilet. Mummy, where are you? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Somebody send help, honestly. And this week I actually got a cleaner in, yeah. Should pray with him. He's a baby. Sis, we did pray together. We prayed together, and then we spoke about Jesus. We've done all of that. I've done all of that with him. It didn't help. He just wants to be in my skin, you know. So I just think it's really hard. Like it's difficult. I just think, yeah, it doesn't really matter what I do, how calm I am, how patient I am, what I say. And then also, I was thinking maybe because he misses his dad as well. Or maybe chill up first. Yeah, then I was thinking, do you know what? Maybe, yeah, because obviously where the dad is away on holiday, maybe that's also why he's acting up as well, because he probably misses him. So I troubleshoot all of that, but today's Tuesday. I got two more days till I have a bit of free time. And as I was saying, do you think it's bad though? Because obviously Thursday, what I was saying, Thursday's Naya's birthday, but Thursday, that's the day that they go. And I just want to have a day where I'm probably just going to sit there in silence. I just want silence. Do you know what I mean? And you know, because I've been waking up, and I wake up abrupt, as in when I wake up, Naya's kicking me in my head or she's doing something to me. Is that that's how I've been waking up for the past week. I want to wake up and lay in the bed. Do you know what I mean? I just want to wake up and lay in the bed. Honestly, I want to wake up, lay in the bed, watch something or whatever it is, just lay in my bed. That's what I want to do. I just want to wake up and lay in my bed, honestly. As soon as I wake up, I'm forced immediately to get up. Oh my gosh. Scotch bonnet I need. Hey, I'm actually gonna look, man. Seriously, I'm thinking, no, I need to actually do some nice things. But when it comes to planning, you know, I'm the worst at planning. I just want to just have silence. Just sit there and have silence. But then I'm like, no, I don't actually have that much free time. When I do have free time, I should actually do these nice things for myself. We all should do nice things. Obviously, my nice thing for myself is looking after myself, looking after my insides, you know, skincare, all of that. But yeah, it's nice to do these nice things to yourself. Like we always say, Cherish, you are queen of enjoyment. I need to be taking tips from you. Because it's true, we do so much, man, for our kids that we can't forget ourselves. But I think I think it's quite difficult. Like for me, it's all right. Like on a daily, when I'm in routine, it's calm. Like I can think about myself. But this half term, it's so hard to juggle both, like looking after yourself and looking after the kids. My priority is just looking after them, and I just forget about myself. Which is not good. You shouldn't. I speak about not doing that. But when you're just in it day in, day out, I'm just trying to stay calm. I'm trying not to lose it. I'm trying not to, do you know what I mean? Because I know like that's just how my kids are. And I'm trying to embrace it. It's just that they are like very overbearing. They are. Like I was thinking like, oh my gosh, like, you know, there's some kids like right now, I swear to you, you see how my middle, he's not with me right now. I promise you, this is literally, I'd say, the first time that I've been by myself this whole half term. And even Naya's literally right beside me. But I would prefer this, like, not both of them on me. This is, I can manage this. It's when they're both on me. Hi, Alma, how are you? How's half term going for you guys? Uche, I'm good. Why are you hot, MC? It's not hot today. I had to put my heat in. I had to put on that heat and it's cold. It is cold. You know who I've been watching, sorry, you know on TikTok, you know who's been keeping me company? You know that guy, that Piper guy? Apparently he's broken up with his girlfriend. But he's just been on live, literally singing. And I was just like, no, I rate it. The confidence, listen. I rate it, man. He's been entertaining me these few days, I tell you. I just think their story, man. I've travelled. You've travelled. What? Oh my goodness. I love that for you. That's amazing. Oh, you must catch us up on how it's That's nice, man. I can't wait to have a nice getaway. I'm going to start looking. Anytime I think of doing anything productive when I'm with them, I just think, nah, what's the point? And when I do have time, I don't want to look for anything. I don't want to use my brain, which is not really good. Do you know what I mean? So today, I'm actually going to set myself a challenge. And after they've gone to bed, because they don't take naps, even though it's a bad thing, like sometimes I've been like pulling my hair out, like, oh my gosh, I wish they would just take a nap for a second. But bedtime is not so bad, innit? Because they don't take a nap, they're so tired that they do go down. So I could actually use my time more wisely. You can use your time more wisely. It's a mental thing. It's mental. Like, it's a real mental thing. And anytime I explain it to someone, you wouldn't understand really unless you have like struggled with your mental. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard to explain the way my mind works. Very, very difficult. I just think if I just planned out my life, yeah, and not let this motherhood thing affect me so much and just got on with it, life would be so much easier, I tell myself every time. But how do I get to that point? Like, how do I get to that place where I can? Like, I would be in my own little bubble for maybe like about 4 days. Say bubble.
Bubble.
Bubble. Bubble. Pop.
Pop. Pop.
Pop.
Pop. Where's the bubble?
There is no bubble. I just said bubble and she repeated me.
That's bubble.
Oh well, yes, it is popping.
Bubble.
Good afternoon, Sarah. How's half term going for everyone? For you guys, have you done anything? I've done nothing. If I'm honest with you, the plan was to do like park days, but I've just been going to my mum's house, like literally, so that they just play with their cousins. The weather's crap. The weather is actually crap. So I think one day actually we were down. Actually, lies. We did go out. Nowhere special, but just downstairs. And that was nice because all the kids were like outside. They were doing their own little thing. Potty training. Oh my gosh, potty training. Let me tell you about potty training. It's going well. Naya's now taken herself to the toilet. Parenting is very lonely and boring hoods sometimes. Oh my gosh, it is. I don't know how like people just make it seem like so fun. Like there are nice cute moments. I think there was one moment. Excuse you, how dare you go to the fridge and take the juice like that, little girl? There are lots of moments I just think this is nice. Like not yesterday, the day before, I watched the movie with Zai, and that was so wholesome. Like he was just laying, you know, like those cute moments in like the movies that you see. Like we had, like, you know, you have some of those. Well, I have some of those moments, and when I have those moments, I treasure it. I treasure those moments so much because it's not all the time that we have those nice peaceful moments. So when I do have those moments with the kids, I cherish it. I'm like, oh, this is nice, and I embrace it, and I watch the movie with him. It's nice. But for the most part, and then the other day we've done like lots of stuff together, but I just think it's just tiring. No one talks about how tiring it is. It's tiring. And my sister was like, obviously my oldest one isn't actually with me, so he's staying at the grandma's, and you know, like they because I believe they think that I'm the problem. Do you know what I mean? But when I say that my oldest one is problematic, he's a lovely boy, but he's hard. 12, those preteen stages, hold tight. If you ain't reached those preteen stages, good luck. Preteen stage when they enter year 7. Oh my gosh. And then they say it gets easier. I don't know what they're talking about, mate. Because it gets bloody harder. Lord have mercy. Preteen stages. So yes, I ain't got the preteen, but I got the 2 toddlers. But you can imagine the toddlers with the preteen. So obviously people don't get me. When I talk to the family, they don't really understand what I'm going through, because you know how it is like for the older Africans, innit? Where they've come here by themselves at 17 and had to do it all by themselves. It's like, what are you doing? Just get on with it, kind of thing. So when you talk to them, they don't really get it. Like, I remember like the mum, one of the parents said to me, was like, oh, but if the dad wasn't around, what would you do? But I was like, but he is around though. So why should I act like he isn't around? But that's how they see it. They see it as, well, you're the mum. If he wasn't there, like, you'd have to do it anyways. But my thing is, but he is. So until he's not here, then I will act like he is here. I just think, why would I do such a thing? And I just, as I said already, Like today when I was just I was getting so irritated. I was just thinking, how dare, like, it's so sad that they compare it. Like, when the kids go and stay with the dad, yeah? When the kids go and stay with the dad, they have how many people in that household? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 adults in that household. How can you compare having children in a household with 1 adult?
Mom, can I tell you something? It's raining.
It is, yeah.
Raining.
Yeah, it's raining, Nana, isn't it? Raining, yeah. Like, how could you compare children in a household with how many adults compared to children in a household with 1 adult? Zai, stop doing that, please.
Why? Because I can't go in your life.
Yeah, because of the settings, I don't know. It's a bit different. No, get down, because look, Naya's going to come up now. No one goes on my back. I'm cooking. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Your life is going to go off.
Yeah, but you don't. Why do you want it to?
I don't want your life.
Leave the milk in the fridge, please. Leave the milk there and close the fridge.
I don't want your life to go off.
Yeah, well then stop then.
Wait, Mom, can I tell you something? It's life fun.
Is life fun?
Yeah.
Well, it's my little escape, you know. It's my little escape. Like, you know when you go on your phone and you're playing your games? Yeah, you feel quite good. It's like, it's fun for you? Yeah, this is what it's like for me.
Is that fun?
Yes, this is fun for me. It is. I like coming on live.
I don't.
Yeah, well, you don't have to be, innit?
Bubble.
Yeah, once I've done this cooking stuff. I was at my mum's house yesterday, so she was making jollof rice. Get down right now. Get down now. Right this second. Get down.
Can you see me?
Get down now. Get down.
Back.
Get down, please.
Back to go on your back.
I do not want you to go on my back. Get down right this second.
Back.
Get down now. Right now. I said get down. And pick up that cloth on the floor. And take the ball out of here.
I didn't put the cloth on the floor.
Okay, but can you pick it up, please?
But I didn't put it on the floor. Naya, can you get down from there, Naya?
Pick it up, please.
Get down from
And look,
there.
you just dropped the cup that had the tea inside.
My bum is hurting. Mom,
Oh,
my bum is hurting.
okay. Why is it hurting?
Because I cleaned it. Milk.
Yeah, milk. Yes, you don't need that.
Get down for monster.
Okay.
Get down. No. I'm trying to tell monster. No. Monster.
Where is the other
Down.
No.
Monster.
Stop doing that to her, please.
No.
She said no. Leave her alone.
Mommy, monster. You want monster?
I'm gonna do the chicken after. He reminds me of my grandson, really. Do you know what, yeah? And they just both fight as well. Stop that, please, stop. I think it's exhausting saying stop, get along with each other, stop. I think when I was pregnant with Naya and I knew that they were going to be so close in age, I was like, oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, no. No. It's like, wow, they just fight. every maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, and you think, oh, because like Naya is pre-verbal, she's autistic, it makes their relationship is just like any other sibling like relationship. They fight, they make up, they fight all the time.
Bubble.
It's exhausting. Come and give each other a hug and a kiss. Come on, guys. Make up. Yes, that's your sister. You guys love each other.
Take Naya.
No.
Take milk.
Yeah, no. We're not going to have no more Weetabix.
Take.
Yeah, no more Weetabix. So just washing the rice right now. We've got we're washing the rice.
Right.
Yes, we're washing it.
Right. Milk.
Yes, leave the milk in there. And look at that juice now you're putting in the fridge.
Look, this milk. Mommy, this.
Yeah, it's the juice. She didn't cover it. Unless you want to finish it. You want to finish it?
I don't think so. Put it back in the fridge. Okay. Hug.
Tickle. You can't be doing that near the cooker. If something happened now, you're going to get burned. Get down, please.
And we have blood.
You'll get burnt and you'll lose your skin. Forever.
And we will die.
No, that's a bit extreme. But you will lose your skin and you have to go to hospital. You don't remember when Naya was a baby, she burnt herself with water and we had to, her skin came, look at it here. Oh, no. Oh, she doesn't want me to show you. See this mark here? That was because her skin came off.
Her skin came off when she was a baby.
Yeah. She burnt herself.
Go to the hospital.
Hmm?
Did she go to the hospital?
Yeah, and they had to put her under cold water.
And she was cold.
And she was crying because the water was freezing cold. So you don't want that to happen to you.
No.
Exactly. Hey, Anaya's singing. Go on.
Wait, can I tell you something? How old was she when she was at the hospital?
She was definitely a baby. I don't know.
She was 0.
Maybe. I think so.
She was 1 baby.
Maybe. Okay, now we've done the stew. I've got literally 15 minutes.
I'm struggling her.
I might not. Stop.
No.
Stop. I might not make the food now. I'm just thinking I've boiled the stew. But my client is coming.
Put your head down.
Thank you for the follows, guys. My client is coming at 1:30.
Get down.
So I'm just thinking, what am I gonna do? Because this is definitely not gonna be done by the time she comes.
Sheet. Oh, sheet.
Yeah, do you think it actually is? Tell me, yeah. Do you think it is bad mind that I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do something with Naya on her birthday? But the day before, what I think so tomorrow. Zaya, why are you doing that? Tomorrow, I think I might do something like celebrate for her tomorrow, and then Thursday when she's actually supposed to go, she goes and they celebrate over there, innit?
Mom, look.
My sister's sending me so many things. I'm just like, listen, I'm looking forward to Thursday. I don't know.
Mom, pick it up.
Come, get down. And I need to go and take clothes to Kai. And they must be thinking, why you bought no clothes down? Every single time I'm just thinking about getting out the house that I forget. that I forget all the things that I actually had to do. So I've left the house like 3 times. Today we are Tuesday. I've left the house literally every single day, and I've forgotten to pick up clothes to go and take to Kai. And then I'm like, I'm gonna leave them. But then I just feel like when I'm not comfortable to go to, like, let's say to my mum's house and be like, oh, can I leave the kids for a little bit? When I done hair, I think it was literally Friday, I literally had to beg my mum to help me, and she did. But I just feel, I don't know if anyone else feels like that. I just feel like I can't I can't give my kids to someone else. Like, I just don't feel comfortable. So yeah, me going there and actually having the support and the help whilst I'm there, which is not the same as not being in the house. Do you know what I mean? But it's still something. You got to count your blessings. That's what I've been doing, literally. And I even had like a client. Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but she was telling me all her experiences, and I was like, she's obviously doing, look at what you're doing. She's, get down, please. Just get down from there. Get down.
Both of us.
Yes, both of you. Get down.
Get down with me. Come, get down.
She was telling me, yeah, that she can't, you know, like how I described, like, I don't know. It's not actually depression. I'm not depressed. It's just, I'm like stuck in my head. I can't get out of feeling stuck, so I can't maneuver when I'm with them. I'm like stuck in, like, it's not a way to live, man. I think yesterday was really bad and today is bad because I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, I just need the time to get to 8 o'clock. That's all I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just waiting to 8 o'clock. I'm just waiting to 8 o'clock. I'm waiting to 8 o'clock. That's how my brain is like, oh, once it gets to 8 o'clock, I'm free. I can't feel free until they're not, like, with me. What do you mean? Why don't I feel free? Like, I just can't maneuver with them. I just there's just, I don't know, like, I just feel like I just need to do stuff by myself. That they're always around me and with me, and I need to be able to think. And then if I say to myself, okay, let me give myself a challenge, like, let me, I don't know, go and plan, or let me write something in my notebook, or let me journal, they're just going to interrupt me, and it's just going to make me feel like, oh, why did I bother? So I just don't bother. That is my mind. That's how I think. I'm like, there's no point of doing anything productive because they're just going to bother me. Or it's like, okay, cool, I know they're going to bother me, so just do it. But it wouldn't be things that I have to use my brain. It would be stuff like, okay, I'm going to go do my skincare regardless of them going to be in the bath. When I'm literally, when I'm in the shower, Naya is there literally getting soaked, and she doesn't mind to get soaked. She will literally just stand there getting soaked. I'm like, go, Naya. She's like, no, it doesn't matter where I am. She just has to be where I am. And whilst it's like, you know, that's how kids are, sometimes it can get very suffocating. And so that's how my brain works. There's no point of doing anything productive with them here, so I wait till bedtime. But then when it gets to bedtime, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do anything, I just want to chill. But it's kind of having that discipline. I need to get that discipline back. And as I was saying, when I was talking to my client, she was just like, she can't find that discipline, like that discipline, she loses that discipline really early on. Like, she's tried to do multiple things, and I'm just like, you know what, yeah, the thing for me, yeah, is I know that even though it's hard for me, I really do want a better life for my kids. That's the only thing that really keeps me pushing. Like, I just think what I endured as a child or whatever, I don't want any of my kids to go through that. So it's like, you've got to get yourself together by force. So they are kind of like, it's like a little mission for me. Like, every day I'm just kind of fighting to survive this mission, basically. That's the only way I can explain it. And it's not really like freeing, which is why I say, like, before you have children, please get to know yourself and who you are. Because I think I've been trying to figure that out whilst being a mum, and whilst when I didn't have kids, I still didn't know who I was. Do you know what I mean? Hence the relationship that I was in for so long. And then obviously having them and not knowing yourself, and then you break up from that relationship, that's all you've known all your life.
I am pooing her nappy and she wiped her bum.
Nana.
And she
Yes.
threw it in the bin.
Did she?
Yeah, she threw it in the other bin. Come.
Let me see, Naya. Did you take your nappy off?
Yeah, come here.
Okay, I see it there. And you just poured out all the dirt from the... I don't know who it was. One of you guys pulled out all the dirt from the dustpan. Goodness. Are you homeschooling? No. If I tell you that story, I don't know who's in here, but I've just left it to the dad to figure it out. I got too much on my plate already, and you know, however it's seen, it's not like that's not the dad, innit? So I tried to figure out a solution, and you know, when you just don't get along with the other person, so it's just a battle. Whatever you say, they kind of go against what you say. When it's just like, what we're thinking about, that child that we're thinking about is a child that we both equally love, but we can't seem to come to some sort of middle ground. So I've just kind of left it to him, yeah. And I know he's probably going to think like, oh yeah, like you're this and you're that, and you're this and you're that, you know, all the negative things. But listen, I'm always going to be a evil, wicked monster in that story. So it doesn't matter what I do. So I wish them all the best. I'll continuously pray for my son, because I believe that over there, like, you know, like children, they love when there's no boundaries. They love when they can do what they want to do. Here, there's boundaries. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what my son doesn't like. You know? And obviously no child really wants that, but for me, I don't, yeah, sorry. There's no privileges. When you can't do what you're supposed to do, like asked to do, you don't have those privileges. And I think, let's see. I think apparently like they see as I'm neglecting him. But for me, I'm not neglecting him. I believe that I know what's best for him. So our parenting styles are so different. You literally lose yourself last week. Yeah, babe, you do. You do. And it's like so for me, like, it's a mission of really battling, trying not to lose myself. Obviously, this week, it's not easy, obviously, because you find yourself still losing yourself. Like, regardless of how much you try, the reality of your life just hits you, innit? And you can't help but live in that reality. And it's just hard, like, obviously, the more, when I speak and then when I actually get my clients, because my clients really do open up to me. And it's only when you speak to people that you actually... Why is Naya? Look at Naya wearing my heels.
And then Naya tripped because she was running with it.
Naya, don't drop. But then do you know what? She can wear heels because she walks on her tiptoes. So it must be comfortable for her. That's why having a village is so important. That's what I'm saying. That village, a lot of people don't have that village, which is so sad. That's that village that we need to be fighting for, creating our own village. Guys, stop doing that. And I think what's so hard is that when you're so used to, you don't want to be a burden on someone. Like, even though when someone says, oh, I'm here, you still find it difficult to ask for that help because you don't want to seem like a burden. That's a bondage. Like, it's really hard. So you just get on with it, knowing that you do have people there. But because you just know, like, everyone's so busy. Everyone has their own lives, their own problems. And you don't want to be another problem onto someone else's life. Exactly. It doesn't, beauty. It does not exist. And that is why there are so many mums that are actually suffering in silence. You just have to get on with it. Put a smile on. You know? One thing I'd say that does help with ladies, though, is honestly
What?
looking after yourself.
No, I'm not making Naya with the ball through her leg.
Don't do that, please.
Why?
What time is it?
Why?
1. How's the half time?
Mom, why?
Let me quickly wash this chicken.
Mom, but I kicked it through her leg.
Okay, do you want to have what am I gonna do in the meantime?
Huh? What's in that house?
Some chips.
Yes,
Chips, nuggets, or chips and burger.
chips and burger.
Okay, let me do that now, and then we're gonna have the chicken.
I
That
don't-
should be ready for dinner. Hey, we do that for din-dins. Let me do the
And then I
chicken.
have dinner.
Yeah, this is gonna be for dinner. Right now, I'm gonna do. Let's wash this chicken. What about the grandparents? Yeah, only like the grandparents. Only my mum. I've got my mum on my side. So I've got my mum on my side, and then on the dad's side,
You got your dad's side.
on the dad's side they have their mum on that side, innit? So where they have their own schedule, like I can't really go out and ask their side. My mum, I only use her if I really need to, because there's always something, there's always an excuse with my mum. And sometimes when you're in dire need, yeah, and you ask someone, and then it's just like, oh, they basically just have, it's a bunch of excuse, and it's like, oh, never mind. Never mind. So only if I really need, only if I need to use my mum, I would. But yeah.
Mom,
Yeah.
I got over Naya head the ball.
So I've just been thinking, like, even if it was like 1 hour.
Mom, I
Yes,
got the
sweetheart.
ball over Naya's head.
That's cool. But don't do that again, because you could hurt her.
And
Okay.
through her legs.
You could hurt her.
Wait, can I tell you something?
The grandparents in
Can I
Europe, they're
help
tired.
you? Wait, can I help you?
No, I don't need your help with this one, please. I don't want you to put your hands in the chicken.
Why?
Not now. We can make something else. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna do something else with him. But I'm not gonna just say it now, because then he's gonna ask me, bombard me. Bombard. Okay. Yeah, well, not mine. My mum, obviously, she's a carer for, I've said this story before, my mum's a carer for my sister's children. But there's actually quite, yeah. Yes, let's not even go there. I think the support when it comes to family is a hard one. Hey Esther, my half term is going. I'm just looking forward to Thursday. I need a break, darling. I need a break. It's non-stop. As you know, like the fighting, the bickering. I just want to, do you know what I said to myself? I just want to sleep. Wake up and lay down in the bed for a second, like even if it's 5 minutes. I just want to lay down, go to sleep, wake up and lay in the bed for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Okay, not 5 minutes. I would actually want to lay in the bed for a good hour. Yeah. And get up, get up 7 o'clock, lay in the bed, lays around maybe 8, 9, maybe you get up at 9 o'clock, like a proper lay-in.
Mom, I nearly got over Naya's head again.
Did you?
I did.
I'm already waiting for the holidays to start. Exactly. I would have loved more, but no support. That's the thing, isn't it? Is the no support. It's the lack of support. Back there, back home, when you have kids, you know, literally, is the village raising the children. Like, and that's kind of what I liked about our parents. When they came here, though, they created that village. I remember back at school times, it was literally my mum's friends. It was always someone picking us up from school. There was always someone able to pick us up. And actually, but then last week, oh my gosh, I was so happy that I feel like I'm creating my own little village. So Zai's school had something going on, and Zai didn't want to leave. One of the mums actually said, you know what, I'll take him, so that I was able to go and pick up Naya. And I was just like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. And it feels like I'm hopefully going to have that. I've never actually had that. When my oldest was in school, I never really created that. And then when I did, I made friends with one mum. And then this mum, her daughter and my son used to they didn't get along at all. So I think something happened, and then their daughter accused my son of something. And I was saying, listen, I know my son. He ain't gonna do that. Like, I know he can be bad and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, there's some mums that they see their child as this golden child, and they don't accept that their child could potentially do something that isn't that great. You know, you got them parents. I'm saying, listen, check your child, because I know my child. I know he could do this, but check your child too. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it can't just be always my son, my son, my son, my son. You know what I'm saying? And me and my son, we would have like conversations. He would tell me what he done. He will openly tell me what he's done, and he would also tell me what the other person's done. But when I've gone to the other person's mum and I'm saying, but this is what your son is, your daughter's done, and she's like, no. So then that created a big rift, and it was so awkward, like going into that school. You know, when your kids just don't have you become friends with the mum, and then the kids just don't get along. It just messes it up. It messes that whole relationship up. So unfortunately that broke down. But what can you do, man? I just can't stand parents like that. Parents that just don't know about their kids. Like, you think your child is this angel. And yeah, that's why there's nothing no one can tell me about my son that I wouldn't know. Nothing. Because I know that boy through and through. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. But some of these kids be pulling the walls over your eyes. You don't know what these kids are up to. You don't know. You think they're an angel. Then you go and you check their phone. And you read the conversations that they be having. Like, seriously, if you don't check your children's phones, I urge you to do it. I don't know how you're letting kids have that much privacy, like how people make their kids have that much privacy and don't check their phone. When my son was staying here, that's the thing, there's boundaries. When my son was here, my oldest, yeah, I need to know that password. If I go through that phone and that password has changed, then I will be taking that phone. And I think he didn't like that, innit? Like, all like, oh, mom, leave me alone. But I'm so sorry, no, I will be going through pictures, I'll go through everything, Snapchat, all of that. You've got to do it. Because I tell you, these kids are sneaky. They are sneaky. And a lot of these kids, they'll be caught good to mum, like, you know, mommy, daddy this, and you don't know that they're living a double life.
Baba, can I help you?
No, I'm just cleaning the chicken.
With the other job, I can help you.
What other job? Yeah, when I'm making the rice, you can help me. But this one, not today, because I'm actually rushing. I'm going to season this, put it in the fridge, and then I've got my client coming.
Okay.
Are you going to be good? Are you going to be good?
With what?
When my client comes here, be nice with Naya.
Yes.
Promise?
I'm not doing nothing to Naya right now.
I know right now, but you do, you know, you guys do quarrel and fight.
Yeah, and we love each other. When we fight, I still love her.
That's so lovely, and she loves you too. Yeah?
Yes.
That's nice.
Hug.
Oh, that's lovely. Good. That's what I like to see. My children behaving themselves.
Naya, come.
loving each other. Such a sweet. Yeah, he actually can be so sweet though, honestly. He is a sweet boy. He is a sweet boy. He wants to help. He wants to, like, he's sweet. He is a sweet boy. It's just sometimes he can be, you know, as kids can be, they can be a bit much. But he does try. Sometimes it's that impulse with kids though, because sometimes Naya will be doing something, or Naya will kick, yeah, and that's what she does. She just will fling her foot all over the place and she'll kick you. Or she'll, like, literally, I think the other day she kicked his mouth. So Naya hurt his mouth, and then he's so impulsive. So if Naya kicks him, he will go in for the kick. Boost! And I'm like, you can't do that. And he's like, but she hurt me. I'm like, yes, I know, but you can't do that. Oh my gosh. Whew. But we're working on that. We're working on that. Like, you know, you can't just go and hurt someone because they put their, you know what I mean? It's an accident. Accidents happen. Go tell an adult. And I'll be like, do you do that in school? They're giving my daughter special insoles. That didn't work for Naya, you know. They were too thick to go in her shoes. I still haven't found something that works, Esther. They gave her, it was like the insoles were kind of high. So this bit here was high. But my daughter's feet, they got it from their dad's side. All my kids have inherited their dad's feet. And when I say that foot gene is crazy. The whole entire, all my children have the same feet. Is mad. Their feet is mad. Their feet is wide, like super duper wide. They got wide feet. So with all the shoes they give, or with all the things they give, because Naya's feet is wide as it is already, and then you put something in the shoe, her foot can't fit in it. So that's what we've struggled to actually find something that works for Naya. So what they're saying is that Naya needs to have a cast. So this cast will be around her foot for about 6 weeks. But what I'm saying is that I don't know, because she's very sensory, innit? Like, how is she going to keep a cast around her for 6 weeks straight? You know what I mean? Obviously, she can't bath. She's going to have to be doing cleans. I don't know if that's going to work. So that's our next thing. We've got our next appointment in August. So I guess they will actually tell us what we're going to do. What can I do if my DLA was declined? What evidence? Does someone have any help for Sally? That is crazy. I've been waiting for my DLA since last year, November. Last year, November, you know. Yes, Naya, you wearing heels, yeah? Jeez, you're looking cool. You look like mummy. DLA is long. Like, I've been calling them, and they're saying that it hasn't been allocated. They haven't allocated it to a worker or whatever they're saying. So I'm saying, do you know the time frame? They said they don't. So they are really, really, really delayed if you want. No, it's like, you cannot do that. You need to stop copying. You're not a girl. Alright. Yeah, DLA is crazy. Like, DLA, and I just think, imagine, yeah, at the end of all of that, if they go and say that it's declined. I've been waiting since last year, November. And this whole appealing stuff, just appeal. I've been appealing my disabled badge application. And, yeah, I've been appealing my disabled badge application, and they keep coming back saying, no, she doesn't meet the requirement. And I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered, but I'm going to try it again. I think I'm going to wait for the mobility, because what they're saying with the I appealed it. What they're saying with the disabled badge is that she needs to have the mobility component, which she doesn't have. So I'm thinking, when I appeal, if I appeal, I'm not going to appeal until the mobility component is actually in. I just think there's no point. I've appealed it. I've gone to the doctors. I've gotten doctor's notes. I've sent in the physiotherapy notes. I've sent in her autism diagnosis. What more can one person send in, you know? What more? I don't know. I don't know, guys, but I'm tired. Because, you know, like, getting all of this information is time as well. You've got to call up the GP, have an appointment with the GP, go in, let them fill it out. They filled out the form. I read the form the first time. I was like, this is not good enough. I had to book another appointment, go to the GP again to get them to fill out the form again. And still, they declined it. They still declined it. It's so draining. I'm seeing the physio again in August too. Oh, did the insoles work for your daughter, Esther? It's so draining, honestly. And the way, like, you guys just get on with it and do it, like, you know, when I have, like, mums come up here and say, this is what you got to do, you just got to do it, I'm like, oh my days, I don't know how to just do it. I just don't know. Because, you know, when you get it done, for me, it takes me such a long time to even do something. So when I accomplish it, I get it done, I'm like, oh my days, yes, I got it done. And then they come and then they say that it's declined after all of that. No, it's a lot, man. But I will go in and I will fight again when I have the energy to. Hi, Real D. Even the EHCP, I've not even attempted. Oh my days. Really, Sally? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the EHCP, luckily for Naya, it was good. It's the fight with my big son. The fight for him right now is real. And you see what is so sad yet is that I don't think the other side of the family, they understand how it anyways, you know, sometimes you can't talk too much. Sometimes you got to just let the people that think they know that they can do it, because I've been living this. I've been doing it for like 2 years now by myself, and this fighting, and I have found it difficult. So I'm saying to the other person, I said, listen, if you think you can do it, you do it. I'm not even helping out, because what's the point? Everything I do, it's, just do it. If you can do it, let me focus on getting everything that these two need, and you can focus on that.
Is your client coming now?
Yeah, she's going to come soon.
Where is she?
She's probably on her way, sweetheart. She's probably on her way.
Why do you...
I have to get some money for you, innit? Yeah, I have to get money. Mummy's money is low. I have to work.
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
You have to get money so we can go in another aeroplane.
You want to go in another aeroplane?
Yeah.
Well, then I have to work then. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, he will see how hard it is. No, honestly. And you know, like, I'm trying to make the process a bit easier by suggesting stuff, and the things that I'm suggesting, you say no. Okay, no problem. No, then you figure it out by yourself. Naya, you're pulling my trousers down. Esther, yes, talk to me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? No, they only requested for my daughter's insoles last week, so we haven't tried it out yet. But the physio just obviously observed her, and she didn't allow her to like do any like exercises or anything. But she was like, "Oh, I want her to take her shoes off. And I want to see how she walks." So we went in the hallway, and she literally, as soon as she started walking, she just walks on her tiptoes the whole way anyway. Without shoes. She walks on her tiptoes more. So
yeah, and with shoes, what kind of shoes do you actually put on her?
So she wears trainers most of the time.
Are they low trainers or high trainers?
Some of them kind of got like a little bit of a balance. Like she wears like New Balances a lot.
Yeah. Okay. New Balances. I got Naya the 530s. I don't know if you know the
Yeah,
five.
that's what my daughter has.
But Naya can't wear those. Her feet because she walks on her tippy toes. She's really high on her tiptoes. So with the trainers, it just comes out. Her foot just comes out because her foot is so high. It doesn't stay flat. So she can't wear 530. She can't wear a lot of trainers.
My daughter doesn't even like wearing shoes anyway. Like, it would like she will like when she's in her buggy, she will take her shoes and socks off because of her sensory needs. She don't like anything on her skin, on her feet, nothing. She would prefer to just walk without no shoes on.
Yeah, it's sensory. Honestly, Naya was like that in the beginning. When she goes straight into nursery, the first thing she does is she takes off her shoes. But she at first she was wearing nothing, but now she goes and she wears Wellington boots.
Yeah.
To wear, she likes boots. I guess maybe because it gives her a bit more stability.
Yeah.
Like keeps her foot a bit more flat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So it's different for all of them. Interesting.
My daughter even gets like she takes all her clothes off.
Does she?
Yeah, she doesn't like anything of it on her skin.
How old is she?
She's 2.
Yeah, she'll grow out of that. That was Naya.
Yeah.
Naya's gonna be 4. Literally.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'd say literally it was the same thing with Naya, but now she's gonna be 4. She doesn't take off her clothes. I remember I would be doing hair, she would be fully naked. She don't
like wearing clothes either.
Yeah, that will stop. I believe that will stop. Because I was just thinking, we would be out and I would put on like, you know, those dresses that have like the slingy thingy or like, suit. We would be in the shop and she's undressing herself.
Yeah, my daughter undresses herself too. Like she takes off absolutely everything, including her nappy.
Yeah. It's a lot. Those stages, I remember feeling so embarrassed. No,
so do I.
Yeah. So how do you handle it when she does it now? Like how are you?
You know what? It's kind of like it's weird because she hardly does it in public. She does it more at home. So I'm a bit worried. I'm like, I hope she don't start that and do that in public because the nursery hasn't told me that she takes off her clothes at nursery.
Okay. So she does it where she's comfortable at home. So
yeah.
Which is a good thing.
Whereas, like, if we're out, the max that she will take off is her top and her shoes.
It's a sensory overload.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's so interesting, honestly. But it's good that she doesn't do it outside all the time, just her top area.
Yeah. Right. But I feel like if she could, she would take everything off.
So what clothes do you put on her to stop her? I remember people were talking about like some vest thing. This is the time that Naya was your daughter smearing. My daughter was smearing a lot, and someone was talking about a vest that buttons on the back or something. I don't know. Have you heard of that?
No, like so. I've been trying to find like clothes where it's kind of hard for her to take off. Like even at nighttime, I would wake up during the night and she's completely naked. The bed's wet, everything, because she's taken off her thing, she's taken off her clothes, and I'm sleeping. So I haven't noticed until I hear her and her bed's wet, everything. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
So she's wet herself because she's taken off all her clothes, her nappies.
Yeah, everything. I know. And like I get up constantly at night to change her. And I basically kind of have to sleep with like one eye open. I've got another child as well, but he's not on the spectrum.
How old is your other child?
6. My son is 6.
Hey, all right. How is their bond?
Their bond is good. Apart from obviously like she bites him and
oh right, yeah. And how does he react when she bites him?
He just cries. He's like, why are you biting me? And obviously I've started to explain to him, like what's going on, but like I've been doing it in like stages bit by bit so he kind of understands. Like she don't like loud noises and when things are too loud. So like most of the time when he's like playing his music or on his tablet and stuff, I'm like, sometimes you gotta lower it. the volume and stuff, because she would get overwhelmed. It was too noisy and stuff like that. And he's understanding, which is good.
Oh, that's good. I think I'm still working on that. Like, hey, Chantal, I'm still.
I feel like he still doesn't fully understand because he's still young.
Like, because my son, my middle, he is 5.
Yeah.
Naya's obviously going to be 4. So yeah, I think Zai now understands because.
After Naya's birthday, it's my birthday. I'm 36.
Yeah. Okay, sweetheart. You are.
I said after Jesus' birthday.
Yeah. I think now that he's in school and he came back home and he was like, oh, Mum, there's someone in my class like Naya. And I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, they don't speak like Naya. They say some words, but not really. And I was just like, oh, yeah, maybe. Don't say people's names. Maybe they are. And that's, you have to be more patient and understanding. They need, so I think he's now understanding that she is a bit different. Even also he said, oh, so when Naya's going to be 4, does that mean she's going to start talking now? I still feel like he's still not, he understands that there's a difference.
A little bit, yeah.
He doesn't still know how to, I'm still trying to teach him to be gentle with her when he attacks, basically, because what he does, the difference in this house is when she does something like bite him or kick him, which is not her fault, he will retaliate. So that's where I'm struggling, because it's just like, I can't do that to her. She doesn't have the words to speak, so sometimes she uses her teeth, which hurts, but you just have to tell me. So I think I'm still trying to break that down, like, to him. It's quite hard to, it's not easy. But as I said, I'm still kind of figuring out if they are all on the spectrum or.
Well, I'm dyslexic. I didn't get my diagnosis until 2022.
You got your diagnosis when she was a baby?
No, I got my diagnostic before my daughter was born.
Okay, get down, please. All right, get down. Down, please. Okay, the chicken is seasoned. Biscuit. 1 biscuit.
Biscuit.
I should have just done a fry up quickly. Sorry, Esther.
It's alright.
Yeah, you got the diagnosis done when she was a baby.
No, so I got my dyslexia diagnostic
Yours?
last year of my uni, which was very annoying that throughout school and stuff I didn't get the help I needed.
Oh yeah. How did you manage? It's so crazy when you get diagnosed at such a late stage and you're like,
it was annoying. It was actually annoying. Because my dyslexia is really severe.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, how so? Can you explain?
So basically, I struggle because I've got dyslexia and dyscalculate. What's it called? Dyscalculia or whatever it's called.
What's that? Numbers? Yeah.
So I struggle with numbers and So basically, throughout school, I used to sleep a lot in class. I used to be like to the teacher, I don't understand. I can't do this work, because obviously I basically learn differently. And I used to just basically get called the naughty child. And my parents didn't understand. They just thought, obviously African parents, they just think you're being naughty, blah, 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 blah. So nothing was really done. So my parents didn't push or think there was anything wrong until I got into school and I basically failed most of all my GCSEs. And I was like, yeah, no, there's something ain't right. And then I went to uni and I was like to them, I literally just managed to pass my first year. And I was like, there's something wrong. I was like, I don't understand the work. I don't know what's going on. And it was someone that pointed out in uni that, oh, you might have a learning disability. I was like, what the heck's that? And then
Wait, hold on, sorry. Why did you? So whilst you was in uni, you was struggling as well. Did you say that?
Yeah, I was struggling in uni, and then I got to my second year, and I was about to go to my third year, and then I got pregnant with my son, and then I wasn't gonna finish, and then that was when I was like, I'm finding uni really difficult. I don't know what to do. Like, what's going on? I can't be this dumb. like, like what's happening? And then obviously that's when I found out, and then I had to pay for my diagnostic, which was like £600.
I've heard a lot of people doing that, you know.
That time it was £600. Now obviously it's way more than that, and I went to a private person to do my test, which my test took about like 2 hours.
So would you say it was worth it going down the private route instead of waiting? So because what?
Yeah, it was.
If you go private, that you actually can't get any help through the NHS anyway.
Yeah, you kind of can't, but like when I had ended up getting that diagnostic for my last year of uni, I ended up getting the support that I needed. So I ended up getting extra time to do my assignments. I ended up getting a laptop from the government. I ended up getting all the software on my laptop that I needed to help me do all my assignments.
Oh.
And yeah, like even now with my diagnostic as being an adult, when I do certain things, it helps. And I just tell them like, I'm dyslexic. So like, when I was a manager at a store, I just obviously let them know that, like, look, I'm dyslexic. I know I have to deal with money and stuff like that and numbers. Just letting you know. So yeah, it has helped.
Okay, well that's good, because I've always had this conversation and thought, oh, what's the point? I think maybe this is for the kids in school though.
Yeah, I think it is for
yeah, rather than actually us.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is okay. That makes sense. So is it only you? So you've got learning difficulties. Does the dad, or is it nothing? Do you know?
I don't even know if my daughter's dad's got, but I feel like he does have something. But they referred her to do a genetic blood test, and nothing came back. So I don't know.
Sorry, why didn't I get offered a genetic test? Everyone always talks about this genetic test, yeah. Nothing happened. When Naya got diagnosed, they didn't offer that.
That's weird. Yeah, the pediatric service told me to get a blood test done, a genetic blood test, but nothing came back.
Most of the time, it's boy. I spoke about that. I believe for facts. Some of these guys, when you speak to them and you see how they maneuver, it's given very spectrum.
No, it is. I feel like the way her dad behaved, like very like, yeah, I feel like he don't have it.
Yeah, honestly, when I say like lots of different things, but it's so unfortunate that, you know, a lot of us that went, whoa, that's it now, okay? That's it, finish, okay? Yes? It's so unfortunate that a lot of us, you know, went to school and our parents didn't think anything was wrong and we struggled. And, you know, like your story, there's so many kids that have the same story.
It's annoying though, but I was just like, when I picked up the difference, because obviously having another child as well with my son, and then seeing my daughter, when I looked at her and I saw all the delays that she was having, I was like, no. Like, and I went straight to my GP, and the GP was the one that did all the referrals to every service.
Yeah, you got a good GP though.
I noticed it from when I took her on holiday.
Like, what was it? What did you notice?
So when we went, obviously with a different, when we went on holiday last year and a different environment, it was so bad on the plane. Like, her behavior, I couldn't even handle it. I was like, what is going on? Like, and I was like, no, this doesn't, like, this don't make no sense. Like, and I was like, she's not even crawling yet. She's not doing nothing yet. She only started walking after she turned 2. After her second birthday, she only started walking.
I swear.
Yeah, she walked very late. It's like her birthday's in February.
Yeah.
She walked in March.
Oh, wow. So that's quite interesting. That was like my nephew. I think he was delayed his milestones. I think hearing everyone's like how they found out the sign is so different from person to person or child to child. That which is why when they say, I remember in the beginning when I was researching the typical signs or autism, not everyone actually does have the typical signs. So that's why for me I wasn't sure, because Anaya, for me, she always could respond to her name. And that's
my daughter doesn't.
She doesn't.
No, she doesn't. What I noticed was because I then started looking up the signs, and I was like, she don't respond to her name. She bangs her head on the wall and on her chair. She flaps her hands.
Yeah, so she had like the typical signs.
Yeah, and then she walks on her tiptoes and all of that. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, interesting, because I don't think Naya had the typical signs. I think for me it was she just cried so much. I know it sounds really like what the hell, but she used to cry so much, and I just didn't know what was wrong. And I remember there was one day I took her to the hospital because she was crying so much. And when we got to the hospital, she stopped crying. So I was like, oh, she needed a change of scenery. There was lots of little signs.
Yeah.
She started walking flat on her feet. She was literally walking normally. And I would say like maybe a month later, she then started walking on her tippy toes. And then that's what kind of was like, okay, the crying plus the walking on the tippy toes. Plus she used to hold like a Lego piece in her hand. She just used to always leave the house with that Lego piece in her hand. She could not leave the house. So yeah, and then I remember thinking, okay, let me actually give her. So I put all the Legos there on the floor.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't build it. She would just hold the Lego. So to me, that also was a sign, but it wasn't the typical signs for me. Like she didn't, start walking. She didn't flap her hands. She didn't do repetitive things. She didn't do any of that. But
my daughter does, like, she repeats. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe she's going to kind of pre-verbal. Like she doesn't like fully get words out, but the only thing that she repeats is songs.
Yeah. Oh.
So, like, you sing a song to her and she will start singing it and repeat it over and over again. And like even when she's on her tablet or watching the TV, I have to rewind back to the same thing that she's watched or the same song that she likes.
Bless her, man. That is what do they call it? A colia. I don't know how they pronounce it.
Yeah.
Colia or whatever they pronounce. But I mean that's good. When she's singing the songs, is it clear or is it still like it's
like humming?
Okay, yeah.
But she's trying to get the words out, but she knows what she's singing.
Yeah, that's like Naya now. Naya literally will sing the song, but is humming, and you can make out some words.
Yeah.
Some words, but not it all. Yeah. Thank you. You give mommy a kiss. Thank you.
I want mommy a kiss.
But yeah, her sensory needs are so high that she puts every little thing in her mouth. Like it could be anything. At nursery, she could eat mud, sand, everything.
Oh my days! I remember when Naya went through that stage.
Yeah,
She used to pick up anything, dirt, flowers.
She picks up everything and puts it in her mouth.
Yeah. Oh
and
my
like the nursery, she doesn't go to a special. She don't go to a special needs nursery. And obviously she has a key worker, but there's not like that one-to-one. They are going to apply for funding for her. But they were like to me that they're going to see how she is. And then if like by next year they feel like she might need like more support, they might request her to go to a special needs thing.
I didn't know that there were even special nurseries until recently.
Nor did I.
On my life. And I was
Nor
like,
did I. I was like, what? Really? I thought it was only like special schools and secondary schools.
Yeah. Try a chewing stick when they want.
Yeah, do you know what? My daughter has those chewy sticks that go around her neck. But she just plays with it. Like will please it. And she would like have it for 2 minutes and then on the floor and got bored.
Yeah, so it's just not everything really does work. Like all the rest of it. I remember literally when I spoke to some autism worker about my daughter doesn't like brushing her teeth.
Nor does mine. Mine's been referred to a specialist dentist.
Swear.
Yeah, because of it, and they were like, no, but what annoyed me was that obviously first she got referred to the hospital, and the hospital weren't able to check her teeth because they were a bit scared that the woman might kick her because the person was pregnant, and she just wouldn't allow them to look at her teeth. But I was like, I understand that, but that's not my problem. Like, she needs her teeth checked. And they were like, so I ended up knowing someone that works within the dentistry service, and they called me and did a referral for me.
So what are they gonna be doing?
Because basically they want, even though I took her to a normal dentist, they saw like the front of her teeth, but they were like, they want to proper examine her teeth and check her whole entire teeth and see the back and everything, because she's not been seen by a dentist at all.
So when it comes to literally brushing her teeth,
I have to pin her down to brush her teeth.
yeah, that's literally what I have to do.
I tried to go into the bathroom and allow her to look in the mirror while brushing it, but no, nothing's worked.
Yeah, nothing does work. The autism worker, she recommended me to do, you know, the finger. I don't know if you know about it. The finger toothbrush.
Yeah,
that didn't work. So there's lots of things that she actually recommended that I've tried, and it just doesn't work. So yeah, I have to pin her down because I'm not having the dentist thing. You know, I mean, she does need to get her teeth checked definitely, but I have to pin her down to brush her teeth. Otherwise, it just doesn't happen. There are some days, I'm not gonna lie. There was one morning before school and she wouldn't let me brush her teeth, and I just had to leave it because I was thinking we are going to be late, which is why I try to basically do it in the nighttime, just in case if she don't do it too much in the morning, you know what I mean? It's not ideal.
She put something in her bowl.
Naya, don't do that. Yeah, it's not ideal, but I know, get off me, please. Let me get her nappy.
Yeah, no, it's hard though.
Yeah, it's not easy, seriously.
Because of their sensory needs and stuff, it's so difficult.
Yeah, how is it with your daughter's hair?
Oh my gosh, let's not even talk about that one.
No, we need to. I just need to know.
I can't. I have to go to my mum's house to wash her hair. There's been times where I'm at my house and I wash her hair alone, and I literally cry myself. I have a meltdown myself.
Yeah.
It is that hard. As soon as she feels the shampoo go on her head, I've tried everything. I've tried putting a cap around her head so the water doesn't get in her face and everything. But as soon as she feels that shampoo or water she doesn't even like having a bath, but the bath is starting to get a little bit okay. But as soon as she feels the water or the shampoo on her head, is game over. As soon as she feels it, she goes and gets her hands, touches it, and then starts like rubbing her eyes, and then that's it. As soon as soap gets in her eyes, she starts screaming. She knows that it's time to wash her hair, and she will start screaming, and she stands up. Then she goes and stands up in the bath and refuses to sit back down to wash her hair.
There would be water. Like the bathroom would be flooded.
Yes, last time I did it. I'm just like, I thought I was the only one.
No. If anything, that's the one thing that makes me cry. Like, I just, obviously, because I do hair as well, like, I thought, my daughter's going to have, the nicest hair. If you look at my daughter's hair, look at her.
Your daughter's hair is exactly like my daughter's hair,
Look at my hair.
It's just so...
Look at my hair, guys.
Yeah, your hair's lovely.
It's exactly like your daughter's hair.
Stupid.
I literally have to go to my mum's house, and my mum has to help me wash her hair. And my mum, what we would do is we'll wrap her around in a towel so she can't get her arms out. I don't like doing that, but it's just what has to be done.
Yeah.
Wrap her arms around in a towel and wash her hair, and we will both we'll both hold her. But I literally have to have a second person with me.
Yeah, see, exactly. You do have to have a second person. I remember back in the day when I actually was living with the dad, we had to do it together. But obviously now it's just me. And yeah, I have to brace myself. I'm literally at the end of it, I'll be soaked, the whole bathroom be soaked, but it'll get done. So stop doing that, please. Yeah, obviously her birthday's coming up. I'm just like, I've been trying to take this hair out since the weekend and I can't even take it out. But when she goes to sleep today, that's going to be my mission, by fire, by force. You know, it gets to that time where it's like, now there isn't any time. She has to do her hair. So regardless of whether you have that sleepless night or whatever, you just got to have it to get the job done. Because it's been...
her birthday.
So her birthday's on Thursday.
Aww.
Yeah, she's going to be 4.
Oh my gosh.
I know, she's going to be 4. And also, like, I just wanted to say to all the mums, like, even you that's doing it, when you just think, like, oh, you don't know what the future's going to look like for your daughter. Like, have hope and have faith, because I tell you, the things that Naya's doing now, I didn't think she would be. Don't do that, Naya. I didn't think...
What it is that, like, I'm just like, most of the time I'm like, Lord, like, I feel so alone in this. And I'm like, why? Like, because obviously having another child and able to have conversations with my son, I sit there like, I really wish I could have a conversation with my daughter, but I'm like, one day. Like, I still always, I ask my daughter questions all the time as if she's going to answer me. But I remember one day, can you give it to me please now? I asked her one day, I was like, do you need to go toilet? And she responded with no. And I was like, oh my days. Like, so you just don't know. Any point is coming. It's going to come. Like, have faith. And, you know, I just believe, especially like if they are pre-verbal, like you say your daughter's doing, she's singing to songs, so you know it's there, the capability is there, and you just have to keep, like, have faith, and yeah, she will, man, because I would have never thought that Naya would be taking herself to the toilet, you know. She goes to the toilet by herself. How did you start doing the potty training? Because I'm like, they invite me not to start doing anything yet because they feel like my daughter will just get too overwhelmed.
Stop, aside, stop, you must stop, behave yourself. I'm gonna have a client soon, you can't have this. Yes, but she doesn't like it. She's laughing, but look, she came to me because she doesn't want.
What the hell?
Get down.
Hmm?
I won't do it.
What did someone just put in the comment?
Get down. I won't do it. Little child.
No, what the heck is that? I rebuke you.
What?
I rebuke you. What the actual heck? Wow.
Okay.
Like, I actually rebuke you. I know there's a lot of people, like, honestly, sometimes I think, yeah, obviously me doing this, obviously people that are out to get me. Jesus.
What the hell?
Have mercy.
God forbid.
God forbid. I rebuke you.
Yeah, someone blocked the person.
Wow.
What the hell?
You guys, no one wants me to talk for real, boy. Really. Zai, can you stop hitting me? Can you stop hitting me? You're hurting me.